They didn't hurt you by accident, they had help, and if you've ever felt like the pressure was coming from more than one direction, like someone else was suddenly carrying the message, the guilt, the confusion, or the blame for them, this video is for you. Today we're talking about flying monkeys, what they are, how they show up, and how to protect your peace without getting pulled back into the circus. Hey Heart Riser, welcome back to From Heart to Success. If you're healing from narcissistic abuse, gaslighting, or emotional manipulation, I want you to know something right away. You are not too sensitive, and you are not imagining the pattern when it keeps showing up through other people. This is Narcissism 101, where we turn confusion into clarity, one honest conversation at a time. Let's go. A flying monkey is a person someone uses to do their bidding for them. The term comes from The Wizard of Oz, where the witch sends flying monkeys to carry out her plans. In real life, a flying monkey may pass along messages, pressure you to respond, guilt-trip you, gather information, defend the narcissist, or make you question your own reality. Now, important note, not everyone who reaches out is a flying monkey. Sometimes people are genuinely confused. Sometimes they don't understand the full picture. Sometimes they're trying to keep the peace. So we're not here to label everyone around you. We're here to notice patterns, because pattern is what protects your peace. Okay, let's talk about the common signs that you're actually dealing with it. Sign number 1, they pressure you through concern. Flying monkeys often work through pressure, not truth. They usually don't show up with calm, clear communication. They show up with urgency, with this.
Why won't you just talk to them?
With this.
They're really upset.
With this. Can't you be the bigger person? With this.
I'm only trying to help.
But help that ignores your boundaries is not help, it's pressure dressed up as concern. And if you've been trained to explain yourself over and over, this can feel incredibly destabilizing. Sign number 2, they pull you back into the cycle. Their role is to pull you back into the cycle. The goal is often not resolution, the goal is access. Access to your emotions, access to your time, access to your energy, access to the information you've tried to protect. That's why flying monkey behavior can feel so exhausting. You're not just responding to one person's message, you're dealing with a whole chain of influence. It's like trying to leave a room and someone keeps passing the microphone around so the noise follows you. Sign number 3, they look helpful at first. It can look normal at first. This is one reason people miss it. A flying monkey doesn't always look obviously manipulative. Sometimes they look sweet, polite, concerned, even caring. That's what makes it so confusing. Examples can look like a mutual friend checking in.
Just because.
Or a family member asking you to
Hear them out.
or someone telling you,
They're not that bad.
or a coworker repeating private information, or a person asking questions that sound innocent but are actually collecting details. The words may sound soft, but the effect is pressure. Sign number 4, they make you doubt yourself. Flying monkeys thrive on your doubt. If you already doubt yourself, this dynamic hits harder. You may start asking,
Am I overreacting?
Am I being unfair?
should I respond just to keep the peace?
Maybe I am the problem?
Heart Riser, pause here for a moment. If you've ever been pulled into self-doubt by someone else just trying to help, I want you to comment one word below: clarity. Because clarity is what starts returning you to yourself. Take a breath and ask yourself this: when people brought me messages, pressure, or guilt on someone else's behalf, did I feel more informed or more confused? If the answer is confused, that matters. Confusion is information. Let's continue on the signs. Sign number 5, pattern plus pressure plus harm. Not every person is a flying monkey. Let's keep this grounded and emotionally safe. Not every difficult conversation means you're being manipulated. Not every person who disagrees with you is unsafe. Not every family member who repeats something is doing it on purpose. What we're looking for is pattern plus pressure plus harm. A flying monkey pattern often includes repeated boundary crossing, loyalty tests, message carrying, triangulation, guilt-based requests, rewriting what happened, making you responsible for someone else's emotions. When those pieces stack up, the pattern becomes clearer. Why it works and keeps you stuck. This strategy works because it keeps you busy. Instead of dealing directly with the person who caused harm, you get redirected into defending yourself, explaining your boundaries, soothing other people, managing group opinions. Trying to prove your pain is real. That can be incredibly draining. It also keeps the original person hidden behind a network of confusion. And when you're already recovering from gaslighting, that can feel like being pulled back into fog. Think of it like a group text where one person never speaks directly, but somehow everyone else is texting you about their feelings, or like a workplace chain email where no one takes responsibility, but somehow you're the one expected to fix the tension. Or like a drama series where the villain never walks in alone. They send 3 people ahead to make the room emotionally unsafe first. You don't have to stay in that room. How to respond without getting pulled back in. Here's the healing part. You do not have to answer every message. You do not have to defend every boundary. You do not have to explain your pain to people committed to misunderstanding you. Try these simple responses.
I'm not discussing this.
Please speak to me directly if there's something relevant.
I'm not available for messages carried through other people.
That doesn't work for me.
I'm choosing not to engage.
Short, clear, calm, no extra speeches, because long explanations often become open doors for more manipulation. Now, tell me where in your life are you still over-explaining to people who already chose not to understand? If that hits, take this as your reminder. Your healing does not require everyone's agreement. One of the hardest parts of this pattern is wanting closure from the same system that created the confusion. But healing gets stronger when you stop asking unsafe people for safe answers. That does not mean you become cold. It means you become clear. It means you protect your energy. It means you trust the pattern instead of the performance. It means you stop attending every conflict you're invited into. You are allowed to step out of the triangle. You are allowed to protect your nervous system. You are allowed to let people misunderstand you if misunderstanding is the price of your peace. If this video gave you language for something you've lived through, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of Narcissism 101. And if you want a gentle next step, download my free Truth Tracker. 7 prompts to heal from gaslighting. It can help you separate your truth from the noise and come back to yourself. You can also continue your healing journey with the full Narcissism 101 from Confusion to Clarity playlist linked below. Heartriser, if you've been made to feel like the problem because you wouldn't play along with someone else's control, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not wrong for wanting honesty. You are not wrong for wanting peace. You are not wrong for stepping out of manipulation. Clarity is not cruelty. Boundaries are not punishment. And choosing yourself does not make you selfish. It makes you free. Keep going. You are rising. In case no one told you today, Heartriser, but I want you to know you're not broken. You're healing. And you are worthy of the love you've always given to others.